Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Welcome back once again, and we are here to review more Star Wars The Clone Wars, and we are back for Season 2. And I'm very excited to talk about this season because, if you ask me, as a Star Wars fan and as a fan of this show, this is really where the series, this is really where it picks up. This is where it gets really good. And also, sorry if I keep looking down here. It's because my notes, of course, they're on my phone and all that sort of stuff. Just keep that in mind. But anyways, season 2 of the Clone Wars is really a series. It's a season where I feel like the series found its footing. It found what it is. Its tone, everything it wants to do, and it does it really well in this whole season. And it's one of my favorites, honestly. Season 2 is honestly one of my favorites. So, with that really being said in mind, let's talk about Star Wars Clone Wars Season 2. So, our first batch of episodes, the first 3 episodes, are the Holocron heist episodes. This is, of course, the episodes where Cad Bane steals a Holocron, so Darth Sidious will gets his hands on some new Force children. And I really love this arc. This is a really badass arc, and it's also, an arc about Cad Bane, one of the coolest bounty hunters in Star Wars, and this is really where it shows that this guy, he's ruthless, and, quite also a charming sort of kind of dude. But I mean, hey, he'll do anything for the money. And that's just what makes him really cool. And so this season we also have a one-off episode, Senate Spy. It's a pretty alright one, if you sort of ask me. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about that. But the next episodes, these next few episodes, the Geonosis arc, the second battle of Geonosis, are a great batch of episodes. Like, God, I mean, it has the action, it has some creepy elements to it, especially, with the Brain Invaders episode, that ended the arc. That was another one that was just really, really cool. I mean, I gotta really say that this first battle, I really like how they highlighted this first battle better than the first one. Of course, I mean, really, we were focusing more on Anakin and Obi-Wan and in the first battle of Geonosis. But I mean, damn, these are really good batch of episodes, and of course, this is really where we see the friendship between between Barriss Offee and Ahsoka, which will become a big part of in these next few episodes. Next up is Grievous Intrigue and the Deserter. I don't want to really talk much about the first one since it's just Kenobi just hunting down Grievous. But the Deserter, this is where we're introduced to Cut Lawquane. This is his first appearance, and this is really the first episode of the series where we really focus on Captain Rex, and we also get to focus on the life of the Deserter clone, and it brings a new perspective on Rex, and of course the whole series. Its main characters, if you ask me, it's Ahsoka and Rex, and all that sort of stuff. And so this was a really cool episode, and they really did treated Rex here like a really interesting character more than a cool character, if you know what I mean. Doesn't mean Rex is bad. He's one of the best characters in Star Wars. Don't get me wrong, okay? And then the next episode, this is a very important one. Lightsaber Lost. Lightsaber Lost is the episode, of course, where Ahsoka loses her lightsaber and she learns a thing or two about patience. And this is a really cool development episode for Ahsoka. And of course, the next few episodes that of course come along is of course the Mandalore arc, the one of many arcs we focus on Mandalore. Of course, this is where we're first introduced to Duchess Satine. Of course, we're also introduced to we're also introduced to, Death Watch. And of course, Pre Vizsla, and of course, the ever so famous Darksaber were also introduced to the Darksaber as well. And of course, in the next few episodes, most of these are just filler sort of episodes, but Senate matters. Okay, I'll be really honest when I say this, but I'm really trying to remember what happens in some of these episodes. Because I am pretty damn sure. I'm really damn sure. No, okay, so I don't think this is the episode where Padme has her whole big Senate speech, and a lot of people are probably thinking, Spidey, you're too unprepared for this whole entire episodes. And to an extent, it is semi-true. But I mean, the thing really is, though, is that some of these arcs really do kind of get overshadowed and whatnot, sort of have you. But I'm pretty sure this is not the episode where Padme has her big speech, about defeating the bill to... No, I do not think this is it. Because we don't see Phase 2 Clone Troopers until, like, Season 4. But what happens next is there are some more other solo episodes. There's Cat and Mouse, which is supposed to be the first episode of this series. I'm not going to get into how the episodes are in order. I've already told you that's the biggest complaint I have of this whole entire show. Bounty Hunters is another solo episode, just Anakin and like Ahsoka working with bounty hunters. And they're trying to hold off Hondo and all that sort of stuff. But the Zillo Beast episodes, these are pretty two cool ones. And I love this title. Episode 19 is called The Zillo Beast Strikes Back. Sounds familiar. I don't know. You know what it is. But, yeah, so those are really cool episodes. And the last episodes are, it's the Boba Fett arc. Of course, this is the arc where Boba Fett attempts to kill Mace Windu. And, of course, eventually, by the end of the episode, he does fail and he does realize... this is a really big arc, for Boba Fett. And this is the only one he has in the show. Of course, we were supposed to get one back in season... Or we were supposed to get one if the series would have continued past, season 5, and we didn't really get the Lost episodes. But, damn, these are some really good episodes right here. And, hey, who knows, maybe in the Book of Boba Fett... we'll maybe get some clarification on maybe on some of these maybe episodes. Like, I don't know, maybe a certain character from these episodes can maybe show up in the Book of Boba Fett or can show up in some way or form. But I don't know. Hopefully, this episode really does get mentioned, and that is entirely it for basically season 2 of the Clone Wars. So, overall, the whole episodes, there were just a lot of good episodes. And, of course, there are a little bit of the slower episodes, And if you were to ask, me, what are my favorites of this season, I would probably have to go to the Boba Fett arc, and then I would go with the Mandalore episodes were really good. The second battle in Geonosis was pretty cool, and the Holocron heist. Those were my favorites. But what's my overall favorite? I think I gotta say it's probably the Boba Fett one. That's the most of what Boba Fett has been given in the show, and he only doesn't appear. And I got a message from TikTok, but yeah. So once again, we're talking more about Boba Fett, and yeah. Of course, by Wednesday you will get the season or the series. You'll get the your typical episode recap. So yeah. So with that being said, season 2 of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, it's pretty damn cool, pretty damn good. And so probably by tomorrow, you will get a review of episode of season 3, which I'm interested to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you did like this video, of course, go ahead and like it and just support the channel. And with that being said, see you all in the next video. If I can end it.